No regrets. Regrets. I don't regret it. So if you're here, we can talk about it. Oh, good notification. Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. Hope you're having a productive Monday. Volu, what's up, dude? How you doing? How you doing, man? Neil Floyd, what's up? How's it going? How's your Monday? You guys at work? You guys at the office? Zach, you're third. David, that title triggers me. No regrets, man. No regrets. I can't control what triggers you, fam. Just seeing how many people get the meme. How you guys doing? Why can't you hear anything? I don't know. Cool. He's studying. How am I doing? Dude, I'm good. 7:28 in the morning. Gonna try to limit it to 30 minutes. So usually around the 20-minute mark. The Overpowered Gamer. Hello. Welcome aboard. How's your Monday, sir? No regrets. AMA. I took a day off. I don't regret it. That's it. That's all there is to it. I took a day off yesterday. Well, more like Saturday after the AMA. Patrick and I did that interview, and then we played Call of Duty for the rest of the day. And I'm not even mad. Yesterday, I did work yesterday. I worked for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. I didn't put a video out, but I had to teach code. Just another day at the office. Oof. I know that feel. I need like a soundboard so I can play that little button. I gotta link this to my Discord. Please hold. Please bear with me while I do that. What's today's plan? Ready to hustle? Dude, this is the plan. This is what I gotta do today. Let me would you guys be interested in a here's how I start my day video? What's in my developer purse? Hold. So we got email campaign. I got to work on that, right? Sign up for the newsletter, but video. I got to make a video, live stream. Oh, I got to connect my books on my website. I got to finish my Start Here page. Got to write the newsletter. I got to make a video for side gig against medical advice. Oh boy. Tech Life, what up, dude? How's it going, fam? Yeah, Spider-Man's only on PS4, so I can't do it. Hey, if you guys are here, hit the thumbs up if I baited you. If I clickbaited you successfully. Did you guys get notification for this? The last video I did was a live stream, so... Yeah, no regrets, AMA. Spider-Man looks pretty chill. But I think there's like a video where like you can roll on the water or something. And like if you're really far away, the way they do the rendering for NPCs is like they're just flat cardboard people. And so if you go out of bounds, you can see the flat cardboard people. And they look creepy. Have you guys seen that video? Getting better at this clickbait? Appreciate you. No, I think I'm just... This is what happens when I do my thumbnails. I start thinking about what the best title would be, and then that's too much, right? What could I put, right? So I've decided if I just put whatever comes to my mind first, just having fun, that usually seems to work the best. Like, for example, the video where I did the 2 portfolios, it's just nonstop. Wow, you really delivered on this video. I literally slapped that video together in like 45 minutes. And everyone's like, quality. And then that video where I did the business video, I spent 8 hours editing that video about how to make a business for under $200. And yeah, so quality over quantity. I don't get it's YouTube, man. People don't know what they're talking about. What's my TDEE? Is that my total daily expenditure thing? I don't know. I don't calculate it. I don't count calories really. I don't count my macros. Typically, I just work out, and if I lift more, I try to eat pretty, I can tell at the gym if my diet is affecting me. It was a good video, gave you ideas. Good guy Greg, yo, what's up, man? Thoughts on web development tutorials, live streams with Twitch, YouTube? Twitch is pretty saturated. live development is kind of it's difficult. Live development is difficult because people have to jump in and they have to figure out where you're at, right? So what if they jump in and you're stuck on a problem, and then you're just sitting there and they're like, "What is this guy doing?" I've always had a solid work ethic, or did I develop it? Definitely developed. I started telling myself if I wanted to be my own boss, then I'd have to work when no one's telling me to work. And that was, saying no to video games, saying no to, well, I don't really have any friends here, like in-person friends. Saying no to, like, let's go out, let's go somewhere, let's do this, let's do that. No, I gotta make a vid. But Nathaniel, yeah, that's the challenge you got to overcome with live development is people jump in with no context and they don't know what you're working on, and they might not know the language, right? So it's language specific. You're just what's that word? You're targeting a niche amount of people. Online tutorials. Hey, I'm good. Online tutorials. How are you? How's your tutorials? Making more vids? You have to go, fam. Enjoy your Monday. Thanks for hanging out for a few minutes. Opening a business might be a bit more out there after you get confidence. What the heck? I think that video is very applicable to freelancers. You don't have to do that. You could definitely do freelancer. Any suggestions on a new monitor that would be good for coding, design, and maybe some side gaming? I have the Asus 27-inch 144 2K monitor, and then I have a 27-inch and a 27-inch 1080. So when we work out, are we not allowed to touch junk food? Dude, I had like 4 candy bars yesterday, some Del Taco, too much Del Taco. It doesn't, I mean, you only live once, right? I know how I feel. I look okay. I mean, I'm a natural lifter, so getting down to that 2-3 sub 10% body fat is just like, oof. Watching any Netflix shows? I was, well, not Netflix specific. I ran through Ozark. Bad hair day? Dude, awesome hair day. I'm glad that you noticed it. Must be good. What kind of skateboard is that? It's an electric skateboard. It's an Evolve board. This is my Casey Neistat board. I bought that because I was going to vlog, right? I got all the things that Casey Neistat did. I was going to be Casey Neistat, right? I got the little fluffy thing. This is the thing that attracts attention in public. Not so much the camera, just this little fluffy thing. Actually, and this little gorilla pod here. People are like, oh, what is that thing? Got that electric skateboard? That's how you know you're living? Well, I goofed and I ran that board into snow, and then it started to rust, and then snow got on the electrical board, and then I had to send it in. I don't know. I spent like almost $3,500 on this board total fixing it, and now I need to replace the belts on the back because they're kind of worn out. It goes faster than a boosted board though, and it goes further than a boosted. This goes like, I don't know, I would say close to 30 miles at about 27-30 miles per hour. That's pretty, it's a beast, but it requires a lot of upkeep and maintenance. It's good for those ankle muscles. That's a thing. You guys ever tried like barefoot running with shoes and then running like without any ankle support? It's totally different. But yeah, back to those Netflix shows. I was watching American Horror Story season 1, I guess, and American Horror. I don't know. Speaking of Casey, you're gonna get a face tattooed if you'll meet up with you and get it on video. I don't know. I don't think that's worth. I don't think that's. I don't think. Yeah, the reason I just don't think face tattoos are worth, right? I don't think it should matter. You should be able to get one. It's just unfortunate, like, people associate that with usually crime. What kind of board is it? It's a Carbon Evolve. Here, let me grab it. Right here. Just a longboard. Got some motors on the back. It's actually pretty heavy. Probably like 40 pounds. Yes, sir. Justin, have you had a solid work ethic? Oh my god. Still early. Yo, are you late? What'd you miss? No, you're not late. We're 10 minutes into this 30-minute stream. Now I gotta check some stuff. I gotta make a video today. I'm actually gonna sign up for an interview. I'm thinking about doing more interview videos. You guys can see what to expect. What else am I doing? Yeah, I mean, I really want to do some more live stream coding. I'm just figuring out how I work. Like, having to work on your own when no one's telling you to work, like, it's not a problem for me. But why not a bike or a scooter? I have a bike. The reason I ride that is because there's a lot of hills here, and I can just put on my, I don't know. I don't have a reason. I tried. You caught me. I have a bike. I don't ride it. Was my max on the flat bench? Not sure. Not 100% sure on that. Did any of the jobs reply back to me? I mean, they replied back to me, but I don't want a job, right? I want a calling. Well, when it goes after a week, didn't call back, and when you call them, they'll say they have to talk with the other guys. Is that generally a bad sign? No, I mean, that's normal. Like, they all look at your resume. They all look at your GitHub. Mr. Mercedes. Is that on Netflix? I haven't developed any apps with Xamarin. Have not. Thinking of going back to work? No. Absolutely not. This is my work. This is my work. Despite what it looks like, this is my work, right? Having to sit here. Well, it's not having to sit here. I like doing it. Whether or not there's donations, I mean, it helps, but that's not why I do it, right? I think it helps with engagement. You know, answering people's questions. You got the job from Virginia QA tester. You motivated you? Dude, congratulations. Got the email to come in for a third interview. This is a good thing. So you actually might get that job offer at the end of the interview, or this sounds like the final interview, or more like a culture fit. If you've already passed the tech test, Aaron, it's going to be a culture fit, fam. But yeah, this life is yours. It's a pretty... I think that's fine. He told me he was going to be 3-day remote, 2 days coming in. Hey, that's pretty chill, I guess. I don't know how far your drive is, but pretty good. You're supposed to work on your portfolio. Distractions. Well, I think priorities maybe are the killer. You should prioritize. Write them down. I don't know. I have similar issues, but this weekend I just, you know, I taught a whole bunch of code yesterday, hung out with my girlfriend for a little bit. That's sponsored. Could you do a live stream using the service? I don't know if I want to live stream a live interview. That would make the interviewer feel weird. I would, you know, maybe record a video. I think that's better. I'm not going to be watched by a stream and an interviewer at the same. That's like ultra stressful. You do it. You do it. We'll come to your channel. Yeah, coding journey. No way, fam. This is my calling, right? You got your job, you got your career, and you got your calling. And you know, right? A job is just, it pays the bills to get by. A career, hey, you found something that you like, you do it, you work up the ladder. Some people are okay with that for their whole life. Some people are just like, you know what, this is great. Then you have a calling, and you know, that's where you find out like what the purpose is, or at least you feel like you have purpose. How's the income? Income is, it's up and down. Is what it is, right? It's on me. If I don't work, I don't make money. You know, I felt bad, right? I bought Black Ops 4. I was playing Blackout this weekend. Didn't stream it. Didn't even feel like streaming it. You know, I felt bad for buying it, but you know, is what it is. You know, like I wore this jacket all weekend because I didn't want to turn on the heat in my house because it's gonna cost me like extra $70 a month. You know. Makes you think about how you really spend your money. Like, I should probably turn this light off. How am I doing? Roman, how are you, man? I'm good. I can't complain. I'm here streaming, engaging with you guys, living the dream. I don't say that to like hype or be, you know, brag or anything. I'm just saying, like, is awesome. Community projects happening next Saturday. Chris and I tried to schedule it for yesterday, but I had to grab my girlfriend. Well, I don't know, what did he do? Don't do what he did. This sounds like a title for a video, Tech Life. $70 a month for heat. No, it's gas. You've been interviews, both went well. You're basically just winging it. Yeah, I'm not great at on-the-spot interviews, as you can see in all of my interview videos. It's just not. Give me a take-home test. I'll figure it out. But you want me to do it on the spot? You're not going to stand over me at work and watch me do it. That's kind of, I don't know. It's just not for me. You have two friends that went to college for software dev, and they think IBM, they work for IBM in government. Do you think college is worth since it's less expensive? College and university are interchangeable in the U.S. If you're in a different country, they're different. If you're talking about college like a community college is less expensive, but they don't typically offer bachelor's degrees. They usually only go up to associate. He did an infomercial for Wix. Do I show off my portfolio to YouTube subs? I don't. I had a portfolio. I can tell you that it looks similar to the one in my last video, the Othniel's, I guess. It looked pretty similar to his, a little bit different, but you know, it had images that were GIFs that linked you to the project, but basically it's pretty close to that. But then my domain expired. I actually reached out to Squarespace to see if they would sponsor me a while back. I don't think they'll do it. Because I think it would be like, I don't know. I think there's a place for both, right? Squarespace, if you just want to get a static website with basic e-commerce, drag and drop, and you want to hand it off to somebody that can do it, that's great. If you're a freelancer, you don't have to pride yourself on making everything from scratch. You know, I'm all about that paper at that point. Because freelance. Is it on GitHub? My portfolio is not on GitHub because I had my phone number and resume download and all that on there, so it's not on there. I'd only link that on resume applications. Well, I didn't have my phone number on there, but I had a resume download, and then, you know, it did. Divine Words, what's up, man? We pay $10 for gas. Yeah, I mean, it depends, right? So I have a gas stove and a gas heater, and, you know, so it adds up. It makes you feel like a penny pincher when you got to think about how you spend all your money. Like, am I going to make that back today? Well, I don't know. Maybe. Hope so. Have I seen Devin Crawford? Yeah, I've seen his channel. Sure have. I watch a lot more. I don't watch a whole lot of coding channels. I mean, because I am one. The Next Gen Ben, what's up, man? How's it going? I usually end up watching more videos about how to edit videos, how to make better videos, like that kind of stuff. Not necessarily like how to code videos. Because we're all kind of doing the same thing. Have I seen Devin? Yeah, I mean, you deleted it and then you asked it. Yeah, I've seen it. An infomercial for Wix. I wonder how he managed to do that. Let me Google it. What is the dislike ratio? Like 50%? Hmm. 50 videos and 66K subs. Want to buy. Let's go to videos. Making my own website in 10 minutes. Wow, so fast. Much HTML. This is where that YouTube money gets you. I think you have to get to 100K subs before you get those sponsors. 41% like ratio. Oof.
Yo, what up, dog? Welcome to another one of my videos.
Oh boy, there's a lot of hate on that. How do I stay motivated? You don't stay motivated. Motivation is kind of like a I don't know. It's fleeting. Motivation is fleeting. It's all about mindset mainly. There's a lot of times I don't feel like doing stuff and I do it anyways. Gas can get super expensive. Yeah, I live in an older house. My house was built in 1941. It's not great insulation. The only reason the girlfriend likes to turn on the heat, and I'll wear the jacket and she'll turn on the heat, and so I'm like, all right, whatever. Your rent's going up this month. Okay. Is the mountain range getting covered in snow? It's not totally covered in snow, but it is pretty nice. YouTube sell out infomercials. If the sponsor part is more than 30 seconds, you're out. Yeah. I think if it's like totally unrelated, probably, but so let's see. We got a few videos coming up actually. For me, since we're here, we'll just be transparent, right? So Coursera wants me to review 2 of their courses and like go through it and like document it. So I'm probably gonna do machine learning and data science, right? So they want me to do those. That'll be cool. That's next month though. I gotta email them and write that down. Thanks for reminding me, Zach. Appreciate that. And then they want me to do like a code with me video. So you guys watch me code something from scratch. So that'd be cool. So that'd be like, those are like entire videos, but it's not like, let's talk about this for 10 minutes. But Pramp wants me to do one. Pramp wants me to do a dedicated video. And I was going to do like an overview of the platform, but I think it's pretty simple. I did it in like 30 seconds, and then I realized that was going to be a real short video. So what instead I'm going to do, I'm going to sign up for one of those interviews and then actually do that, because people seem to like those videos of me failing and seeing what it's about, and you can sign up for them too. And by the way, they're not paying this stream, you know? I think it's actually a cool service, right? Like, they didn't have that when I was trying to get jobs, like sign up for free interviews. I mean, I suck at them, but you do it for free. Get as many practice sessions in as you want, I guess. How do I keep my focus in coding? Yeah. Buy my Drive focus pills. There you go. When will I upload? Well, I have to sign. I emailed Schiller 2018. Yep. I emailed her, the lady that I'm talking to at Pramp, and I was like, the initial idea was for me to review it, but then I was like, you know what? Let's just like, how about I sign up and like actually use this and make a video of that, because that's helpful to you guys anyways. Time do I wake up? Today I woke up at 6:30. No big deal. Not mad. It is what it is, right? As long as I get everything I'm doing done. I went to bed pretty late. Yeah, machine learning and AI are hot topics. Interested. Yeah, I think it'll be a cool content. Mainly, I'll have to relearn my linear algebra. Like I remember like basic stuff, but I'm not sure how in depth it is. But I think that'll be pretty cool. I'm waiting for them to email me back. So, they also said that like right now I think like all the classes on Coursera have like 7-day free trials, but if I do the videos on them, they'll give everyone 30 days. I was like, yeah, all right. That sounds good. By the way, they're not paying me to say that either. I just try to be transparent, right? You know, it's not. This is how I always sit. No regerts. Not a single letter. Yeah, I know. Exactly, Sam. This is how I sit, right? When it comes to like endorsing or sponsoring stuff, I don't really like. I won't like directly endorse something. Be like, this is the best. Go do this thing. Go do that. Go do this. Usually it's like I sit on the fence, right? It's your job to make your content good, and I will showcase it and be like, this is what it is. If you're interested, go check it out. Any good book for JS on browser? Wait, what? Any good book for JavaScript on a browser? What do you mean? Yeah, I think it'll be pretty cool. But I try to be pretty transparent in my videos about all of the people that like endorse me, I guess, right? Or that want me to showcase their content. Like, I'm not against working with anyone. Well, okay, I take that back. I won't work with Trilogy. Tech Life, if you're here, I'm not doing it. You can go, but I won't do it. But there are like a few that I think that I probably wouldn't work with because I think like just garbage. But overall, like Udacity, like I'd like to work with them, but you know, the problem with books is they get outdated. That's true. PDFs are okay. You can get an Audible. Those are good. I don't think code books really help me. I'm more of like, I'm gonna watch a video and do this thing. Oh yeah, online courses like Udemy courses, that's the main issue. It's not, I don't think it's in the author's best interest to keep the Udemy course updated when they can just make another course and call that version 2 and then charge that again, right? Otherwise you have to give the free content updates to everyone, whereas you could make a brand new course and just charge them again, which is what Call of Duty does and, you know, Destiny, all those games. Dreaded Dread? You could be, what? What is that? What is, you talking about Dreaded Dev? What happened to Dreaded Dev? Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing. The myth, the man, the legend, he just disappeared. Just disappeared. Straight up just disappeared. JS is evolving. Best thing to do. Yep. Make a button, change the background color. Alright. So, make a button, put an on-click function, and then write a JavaScript to change the CSS background. Boom, done. Easy. Easy peasy. Motivation's like a parachute. Yeah, I mean, it disappears real fast. It's constantly fleeting. You gotta be chasing that. You gotta be chasing that motivation, but I think, I don't know. You shouldn't strive for that. It's okay to, like, you know, wake up and get motivated, get hype, right? Because your physiology affects your mental state. But you gotta maintain that discipline of just doing things when you're not necessarily hyped to do them. You don't have to be hyped to do everything. Yeah, Dreaded Dev went MIA. I don't know what happened. I just Googled him. I can see he's got Streamlabs. He's got a Medium. What happened? Video tutorials. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where he went. Sam. Whole lot of code. You talking about Boom Gang? That's where he got that, right? Whole lot of gangs. Boot Gang on Instagram. I don't know if you guys ever seen that. He's not on there anymore. He must have got banned. What time is it? 7:55 for me, my friend. How's your guys' Monday? You guys having an alright Monday? Zach, am I in the background? Am I on your tab? Is your manager walking by yet? What's good? YouTube burnout is real. YouTube burnout is real. I don't know. I don't feel burnt out. This is like what I like to do, and if I didn't get paid to do it, I mean, I did it anyways before I got AdSense, before this was my job, whatever you want to call it. I like editing. I like making vids. What I think, this is what I've come to realize. Like, every day I make a video, I'm just like testing things out. The more I'm just myself on a video, the better the video does. The less in my head about it, which has really been difficult. That's like it's been one of the hardest things for me to overcome, is talking to a camera lens and being really self-conscious about what I'm saying to the camera. And I think recently I've been practicing getting over that. Practicing, you know, being more positive, a little louder, working remote, keep it up on the phone while I work. Nice, dude. I want a mechanical engineering job. I'm just kidding. I don't. I was going to say I want a job that's remote, and then I'm like, here. Have to talk about different topics. Yeah, I mean, that's why my channel is just my name, because I talk about whatever. Just talk about whatever. Missed 3 weeks of school for travel. Material's interesting, so you're keeping up. Nice, dude. Marco, hi. Hello. Crispy Clean just woke up. Good morning. Welcome aboard. I don't know. In the last video where I was just joking around about like Papa John's, Papa Bless, it's just, you know. Yeah, I'm keeping up with the live streams. I didn't do anything yesterday. I mean, I taught code, but I didn't do any YouTube stuff yesterday, so I did like 50% of my total income. Yeah, but that's okay. That's okay. Do I think remote jobs require more expertise to get hired? No, they don't really require more expertise. They're just more competitive because, number one, there's a lot of people with no experience that want to work remote. And then there's a lot of people with experience that want to work remote. And so you're competing against the people with experience that want to work remote. Does that mean the job requires more? No, it just means that there's more people competing to work in their underwear and get paid. That's it. Do I find myself waking up at 3 a.m.? It depends. I need to, I have to sleep. I have to sleep. I should do a video about tech gadgets that I own and like. Maybe. I'm not MKBHD yet. Where I just get, can I just be unbox therapy? Where I just make videos on unboxing and then get shipped free. Oh, so one of the people that I worked with, they sent a computer into unbox therapy. If you don't know what that is, he's got like 12 million subs. All he does is unbox stuff on his channel. And people just send him free stuff. But essentially, one of the guys I was working with, they sent him a computer, like a $10,000 computer, and he wanted $30,000 on top of that just to unbox it on his channel. And he gets to keep the computer, right? He doesn't have to send it back when he's done. Wait, what? Can I get 12 million subs? Let me just make someone's entire salary in one video that took an hour to make. It's crazy, man. YouTube is crazy. Any TED Talks that I like? Yeah, there's a lot of TED Talks. The London Real Guy TED Talk, I remember that one was a good one. Did I watch Doc playing Black Ops 4? I watched the Doc playing Black Ops a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. I should do a boxing therapy. Show people how to package stuff. How to do an RMA. Boxing therapy. Zach, you're just coasting. You do sprints and then you coast the rest of the week. You do some side projects and learning when you can. I never actually did PLC programming at work. Just did it at school. That was it. One and done. I did, seriously, my mechanical engineering job was looking through proprietary software that I couldn't transfer. Oh, I was thinking about making a video about this, but I'll finish this sentence, right? Proprietary software that I couldn't put on my resume. Well, I could, right? But that wouldn't mean anything to any other company because they're like, we don't use that. We don't know what that is. We don't have that here. There's not as many transferable skills in mechanical engineering as you think. Everyone expects you to be able to do trig and SolidWorks. So then what? What else do you have? PLC programming maybe? EIT. Then you have to start getting certifications to transfer those places, right? Whereas software, hey, I know JavaScript. All right, we use JavaScript. Hey, I know this thing. All right, we use that thing. Like everything is transferable in software. Engineering is very proprietary, very custom software a lot of time. It can be difficult to put that on your resume and then transfer because you'll want more money and they'll just hire someone straight out of college that's a sponge. That's it. Like, someone who's just desperate for work. There's a guy on Discord, he messaged me. He got a job offer for $55K. And they wanted to fly him to India for 3 months. And then they were going to give him a $2K bonus at the end of that for training. And then after that, I think pretty much. And I was like, no, don't. That sounds really corporate. Like when companies in America use perks as a benefit, I'm just like, I just look away. Like perks are not a benefit, okay? Everywhere else in the world, perks are not like, benefits are not a perk. You know what I mean? Like oh, we provide insurance so you can go to the doctor. Oh, wow, thank you. Like that's not a benefit to me. That's just like, I don't know. Give me something real. If you do that in Charles, I don't think you understand how this works, my friend. You don't get a job easily with a degree. There's 100 mechanical engineers graduating computer science at this, in December, and they're going to have a difficult time. But I just have no interest in it, and I don't want to work for someone. And that, Zach, it doesn't pay that well. Software pays way more. And if you want to get a professional engineering stamp where you can like stamp your name on blueprints, you have to do this really hard, difficult test. And then you stamp your name on stuff that you've designed and that you've approved, parts and blueprints and whatever, right? But if that stuff breaks, they can sue you because you stamped it, you approved it. And, I don't know. I just don't, it's just not for me, right? It's like, yeah, okay, degree, that's good, but 30K for one vid, 12 million ain't even that big. Yeah, I mean, it's actually pretty big. I mean, you can look at a few, but 12 million subscribers is a lot. If I could just get to 30,000, hey, that'd be all right. Complete set of JS, how it works. If you're here lurking, by the way, I appreciate you. We got 67 people here, so thanks for hanging out, spending some time. Appreciate you. How would I make the education system better? I mean, there's a difference between education and schooling. They're separate, right? Don't skimp on your education, but you can probably skip school. How would I change it? Well, I don't know. Maybe look at more real-world projects. I don't know. I would definitely teach. I would teach finance. Okay, right? How to manage money. How to not spend money you don't have. I would just teach real-world skills. Actual real-world skills. 100%. And then, I mean, you got to know the basics, right? You should probably know history. Make sure that doesn't happen again. All the zeros on the whiteboard. Maybe you should go hit up the hub and come back and then take that, you know, knock that edge off, Emperor. Yeah, you have to take the EIT. And then you have to be EIT for like 8 years, right? Jordan Peterson? No. No, Jordan Peterson. No. I can't. He's okay, right? He has a book like The Antidote, 12 Steps to Antidote to Chaos or something, but the book's like 600 pages. Just, if it's 12 things, put it on one page and let me read it. But mainly, I don't know. He's just a little bit too religious for me. I'm not a huge fan. Oh, you guys didn't see the comment, but he said all those zeros on your whiteboard look like tits. So, yeah. Realizing taking debt shouldn't be a normal thing. Well, I don't know. When you're in college, 70, 80K of debt doesn't mean anything to you. You don't know what that means. But when you have a job and you're working 40 hours a week instead of partying 40 hours a week, suddenly $300 extra a month becomes a lot. I don't know, especially because you get that first job, you buy that brand new car, you get your first apartment, you think Jordan Peterson doesn't believe? I don't know. In his book, he's kind of opposite. What do I use the board for? Teaching? I used it a lot in my older videos for whiteboard teaching, but then I, just learned how to screen share. But I used to write my to-do stuff on it. Yeah, I mean, part of the college selling points now is actually, come network and communicate, right? But look at me. I don't, I network on my own. I didn't have to go to college. I didn't party. But that's their selling point now, There's a whole video on where Gary Vee talks about this. He talks about how college's only selling point is, the party and the college experience. Pass on that, man. I'd rather just, just teach me something I can use, and, I'll be good to go. "15 web dev portfolios to inspire you." Wow. Maybe we'll look at some of these. That'd be fun. We're at 39 minutes. We'll hang out for a few more. Othniel coming in. Next topic, please. Yeah, I know that feel. Am I saying your name right? Like, Divine Words. Cool story, man. Yeah, there's a weird shame about not going when you can. Well, I don't know. I don't think anyone can afford to. Anyone can get loans. Does that mean you can afford it? On the bright side, I'm the 25,000. No, 250. What? Can I not count? Apparently I can't count. 254th, 831,000th. Yeah. I look happier since I quit the job, dude. I can't explain how like the freedom affects my ability to be creative, and you know to have the choice to how I spend my time. And sometimes I goof, but it's on me if I do. That's not bad. I don't know. I would recommend that if you're waking up and you think that there's more to life, then there is for you. So go get it. You're impressed I got it right the first time? Did I Google it? No, I didn't. How else would you pronounce it? Othniel? That doesn't sound right. Oh, you could have gone for free because your mom worked there, but you're glad you didn't. I don't know. It's really time consuming. There's a need to revolutionize education. The whole concept of school. Well, we got standardized tests. I don't know. It's a whole thing that's just kind of outside the scope of what I do. Go get an education. That's good. You go get a degree. That's not gonna, you know. What did I hate about what job? Okay. I don't know. I didn't necessarily hate the job. I'm very self-driven, and I like to, you know, I like to do things on my own. Good business people use loans as leverage, not so they have enough capital. Yeah, I mean, but I think student loans are not leverage. If you had like real estate debt, that would be leverage. But if you have a student loan debt, your only leverage is the piece of paper they gave you at the end. But I get what you're saying. But I don't know what you're talking about specifically. I think the only way to use loans as leverage is in real estate. Really, that's the only reason I've seen how to use it is in the real estate market, right? You can buy a house, you can have that loan. That's good. You know, that's good debt to have. Student loan, you can't even clear that with bankruptcy. That's the only loan you can't clear with bankruptcy. Every other loan in the world, $3 million debt and for a house, all right, bankrupt, can't pay it. Sorry, bye. But you still got $40,000 in student loans. Hey, we're gonna garnish your paycheck. You're gonna be working for free and be homeless, probably. I mean, if you can't afford the house initially. What do I think about the future of degrees in the software industry? I think they're kind of irrelevant. How can you market yourself as a freelance developer? You got to build a brand. You got to build a brand, fam. You'd agree, but to have the capital for a 20% down payment. Yeah, I mean, well, real estate's not always going up. Maybe, you know, no regerts. Hashtag no regerts. If you like the stream, please hit that thumbs up. HF Brody, always looking out. Thanks, fam. Appreciate that. The hardest part about becoming a real estate investor is getting enough money for your first few down payments, right? So this is how it works. You save up enough money for the first down payment. Well, I didn't actually have a down payment for this. I used my first time home buyer thing, right? So I have to live here for a year. And so in a couple months, I'll leave and I'll rent this out and I'll go get an apartment and I'll rent this out for more than I pay. 100K sub celebration. I make good content. Thanks, man. Hashtag no regrets. Can this not be a thing? How's the merch going? Oh, man. Thanks for reminding me, Master. Put that down. I need to redo it. Definitely need to redo it. Gotta shoot the Mavic Pro unboxing, the Mavic Pro Zoom, or just the original? Yeah, long-term investment, definitely good. But yeah, the hardest part about it is getting those first few down payments. But you know, it gets faster. It gets faster every time you do it because you save up $30,000. You buy one house, okay, right? And then you have to save up another 30, or you're generating passive income on that. Well, you're not supposed to buy a house. You're supposed to buy multiple apartments, but that's like 100,000 down. And then you have to do that again, and then you have to do that again, and you have to do that like 3 or 4 times, and then suddenly you make enough to never have to work again. Original, you're not rich. Well, how much is the original? Like 800 bucks now? I don't think it's that much cheaper. If I need help designing, Robin, where are you at? Are you on the Discord? What's the name? How much time can you learn HTML, CSS, and JavaScript? I mean, well, okay, so I'm going to tell you exactly how much time you need to spend on each, right? You need to spend exactly 67 hours on HTML. I think you need to spend 54 hours on CSS, and then 120 on JavaScript, and I think you're good to go. Apply to the job straight away. Vistaprint. Josh DM me. Well, you DM me. Do I play any instruments? Whoosh. Yep. I play the guitar. It's on sale at Best Buy. They got to clear their shelves for the new one, I guess. $780. And you say that like you're not rich. $780 is a lot of money. I was thinking about getting one, but what would be my purpose? I just want one to have it. I barely use the drone that I have as is. You went to the Rich Dad Poor Dad seminar. It was a huge sales pitch for their advanced classes. Stack loans to pay off loans with more loans. Have you ever heard of the 10,000 hour rule? It's kind of, yeah, I mean, that's how long you spend, right? Can I tell you some important concepts of CSS? The box model, media queries, flexbox, CSS grid, done. I've heard of the 10,000 hour rule. Yeah, you work 10,000 hours, then you're a master in whatever subject. You can live for a month with 780 bucks. Isn't multiple housing loans how that? No, that's not. Multiple, the housing crisis happened because people were buying houses and getting approved for loans that they couldn't actually pay. So people were defaulting on their loans, right? That's how that happened. Sup, Jay? Corey, what's up, man? Python drone project? We can't. It has to be done with the Arduino. I looked it up. I think someone linked it. So right now the approval process for loan, when I got this house, the approval process was actually kind of complicated. They had to like verify all of my employers. Oh my God. Give me a push-up. What is that? What is HUF? Thought that was dollars for a second. Oh, $1.4. All right. I got you, fam. Here we go. And then I'll give you half. It's $1.4. There you go. There you go. Thanks for supporting the channel, Emperor. Appreciate you. In my first job, did I always ask questions on everything? I mean, I didn't ask questions on everything. I usually, if I got stuck, I was like, hey, I'm going to try to work on this for 3 hours, and then I'm going to ask you a question. So if I don't come to you in 3 hours, please remind me. That's it, right? Just open, transparent, like, I'm going to take some time to try and do this. If I don't figure it out, I'm going to come ask you a question. That's usually what works for me, and it stops you from interrupting everybody. I read that wrong for a second. I was like, oh my God, 400 push-ups, not happening. Nope, today is chest day. I gotta reserve that. Reserve that for the flat dumbbell bench. I don't know. Hopefully that helps. Balthazar, dude, that's a sick name. You bought a house for 20% of that and should have paid it off in 3 years. You're 29. I'm 28. I want to pay off this house and then buy my parents a house. But I paid, I don't know. If I spend the full 30 years to pay off this house, I pay $524,000 or something like that. And I bought this house on paper for $232,000. So they're like almost getting double what this house is worth if I pay it over 30 years. So I'd rather just pay this off, rent it out, boom, done. Will I continue being a developer if you succeed as a YouTuber? If you succeed, thanks fam, appreciate you. How many jobs on average did I apply before getting hired? There were like different moments. The first job I applied to maybe like 50. I applied to all, pretty much anything, mostly startups. And then I heard back from a few. For the second job, I applied for maybe like 30 or something. And then I got 2 job offers at once. And then I took both offers. I took the first offer because the second offer wasn't coming in yet. So I took the first offer, and then I worked there for a day, and it was a remote job, and I worked there for like half a day, and people just kept ghosting me. And there was this little Slack channel on there, and if you even like rolled back from your computer, you had to like leave a message. So there was just constantly people like stepping away for 5 minutes, and then I'm back. And another person feeling sick, going to lay down on the couch for 20 minutes. And then there was like going to get lunch, be back. Okay, I'm back. And then it's like going to the bathroom, be back. Grabbing a snack, be back. Like literally all day long just in this channel. I was like, if this is a remote job and you have to say what you're doing anytime you like scoot away from your keyboard, no. So anyways, I quit that job like 4 hours in, and then I accepted my other one. And then, they let us all go because they ran out of money. And then I was like, damn it, I should have kept the other job. And I don't know. That was like the most micro remote job. I didn't even think that was a thing. It was just constant spam, going to lunch, be back, be back, be back. Okay, I'm back. Like, bruh, why do you care? Yeah, and so the job after that, I applied to like, I don't know, probably 200 jobs I applied, right? And I was just losing my mind because I was running out of money and I was about to be homeless. And then I got the job that I just, recently quit to do this. And I told myself, that was why I told myself, look, I'll never let this happen again. I don't want to ever have to be beholden to someone else to pay my bills. So anyways, how's the current community project? It's done. That's happening next Saturday, Corey. I booked it with Chris. Chris and I are both going to do it. We might record a video. We might do a stream. I don't know. It's up in the air still, but that's when it's happening. We tried to do it yesterday. Yesterday I was just busy. Status messages and all that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think people should care. I think if you message me and it goes to my phone, I'll message you back. Just let me do my stuff. But anyways, that was the moment when I promised myself that I would never work for someone again if I could ever manage it. Any advice to deal with the sunk cost fallacy? Sounds like you already know it's a fallacy, so don't buy into it. Craig, what's up, dude? Happy Friday. Best website for freelancing? Freelancer.com I think is a good one. Upwork. Those are 2. Craigslist. Calling people. Brody. Thanks for hanging out, man. Why you're not freelancing? I have no interest in really freelancing. I teach code as a freelancer, so to speak, and then I make YouTube videos, and so, Taiwan is just discount Japan. Oh, master, that's funny shit. Have a good day, Brody. You kind of want to get into freelancing, but it's a lot of work up front. Yeah, freelancing is good, but ideally you still have to sell your time as a freelancer, and I'm not about selling your time. You want to sell a product or an asset or something that you can replicate You don't want to give 1 hour to someone and then have a flat fee. You want to have a product that you can give to someone 40 times in 1 hour and have a flat fee for all those products. So that's the reason I really don't like freelance, is because you have to sell your time. And you can't get that back. How much money can you be paid after completing HTML, CSS, and JS as a fresher? As a fresher, dude, you can get paid like at least 115, like bare minimum, $115,000. Just like if you can type divs and spans and you can do some margins left and margin right to center stuff, and then you hit up some JavaScript console logs, dude, 115K coming your way, like first application out, 100%. Will, any tips? Yeah, so you need to build a brand, dude. Freelancing and contracting is the same thing. It's just you're freelancing for a set amount of time. Yeah, so Will, you have to beat a brand and you have to build yourself up as a reputable source, essentially. It's 250K in your area? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It depends, dude. Price is off the charts. Robert, what's up, man? Roberto, sorry, might be. This is a fun stream. Hi, how are you? Hi, I'm good, Amanda. How are you? Is React easy to learn? For the most part, React is self-contained. There's a few things you need in there, like map. You know, I don't know. Can asking for less salary negatively affect your chances of getting a job? Don't ask for a specific amount. I always put salary is negotiable. I'm more interested in working on, you know, yeah, just salary is negotiable. I'm more concerned about working on projects that I like with people that I like. That's what I said. Yep. After JS, do you learn Ajax, JSON? I don't think you can learn JS without those. Oh, HQuery though. HQuery, 100% you need to learn HQuery. And then there's also this thing called BQuery. You need to learn HQuery and BQuery. And if you combine those together, you can become, you get this really cool framework called HB framework. If you look that up, this new JavaScript framework right now, it's really hot. So start, you know, I'd Google jobs, HB framework, JavaScript, React, boom, done, right? 115K. Yeah, I mean, why don't I do a YouTube channel review? Good job. Keep it up, bro. Hey, thanks, Night Rod. Appreciate that. Emily, it's just a meme. Why are push-ups so hard to do? I don't know. I think you have to do more push-ups to get better at push-ups. I think that's the meme. Late for algorithms and complexity. Got to get on the stream on the way to class. Hey, appreciate you. Hope the walk is good. After JS, what would you have to learn? Well, if you're going to learn in the past tense, you're going to want to learn. I'm telling you, this BQuery, dude. Oh, Craig just heard about zQuery. They're combining those. It's called Ultimate React Z. And then, yeah, so if you just Google that. They also have SQL and they have BQuery. So make sure you're learning that BQuery. What? How long does it take roughly T9E? What does that mean? Oh, for the YouTube channel review, right? I'm not Jarvis. That's not my thing. That's just not my thing. We need Lil Query. Well, we got Big Query and Lil Query. BQuery's hot, yep. Can we just start naming JavaScript frameworks after hip-hop artists? Or like songs? Like Taste? Final React Omega Supreme. Ultimate React Z. Yeah. Alpha Omega framework. That's what we're calling it. people always try to make these like frameworks so scientific and like, you know, pick like a Tupac JS, all about that NyQuil. Oh, Zach, that's good. Tupac JS. I think Biggie, Biggie.html. That'd be a good one. How can you improve your problem solving skills? Solve more problems, dude. What do you mean? I can't tell you how to think analytically. You just have to practice. Get the book Cracking the Coding Interview. Go to Interview Cake. Go to Code Fights. Do those. That'll help. Well, obviously, you just have to sit down, and if you sleep on a book, you will absorb the information through osmosis. Kanye doesn't get framework, okay? The Flukinator is live. What is good, Chemo? Harvey, what's up, dude? We're good. We're just hanging out a little bit. Gotta hit that gym here pretty soon. It's chest day. Making a vid. I don't understand. Everyone's like, wow, portfolio review. I just threw it together. And that's the thing, right? The less you try, the more people are like, wow, this is awesome. Which totally goes against everything that you think. I think it's taken me a while to learn this concept of being yourself when you try to be yourself but make good content. Well, algorithm yank. Craig. I don't know. Do you know that we're memeing you yet? Like, have you realized that we're just memeing you? This is just a joke. What about Lil PH Peep? That'd be a good one, right? Lil Peep, Lil PH Peep. Move this up some. How do you market yourself as a software developer? Well, you got to build a brand. Just do what Gary Vee says, right? You got to build a brand, and to do that, you have to start providing value to other people. That's just how it works. I mean, you're watching me do it currently with my live streams. Smoke.js a day. I don't know. That's kind of long. Little PH Peep. It just, yeah, I mean, all right, today we're learning. That's what we're learning. It's a new framework. Hip Hop JS. We're memeing too much. The memes have gone overboard. Okay, that's actually a pretty good one. Procrastinate. Gym query. Okay, all right. The memes. We have memed too much. Too much drive. Is everyone here at work? I think you guys are all at work. I know Zach's at work. Craig is at work. In his car, probably. Who else? Aubrey's at work. I think there's most of you guys are at work right now. If you guys have some video ideas for today, maybe you could drop that. Yeah. Over memed. We have over memed. Sharp Pirate, you're correct. Multiple PDF files to download on a website, but doesn't look like a pumpkin spice. What? What? Multiple PDF files. I don't know. Put the PDF files in a zip and then download that. Applying for jobs. Dude, with that portfolio, you can't help but get a job. I would maybe shrink down that video though. Or maybe separatize. I don't know what the word is, but that I think that would be, let them get to your code stuff before they get to your video. Review resume because you want the resume reviewed. I cleared out my email not too long ago, so depending on how long ago you sent it, it might have gotten ghosted, essentially. Oh, I do have to do resume reviews for this week. You're right. I didn't do it on Saturday because we did a live stream instead. So, I'll back up here. Maybe I'll do that today. That'd be all right. Resume review Monday. You work part-time? I work all the time. It just doesn't seem like work. How to know if the employer is not an employer you want to work at. Oh, I love the way that you type that out. It's very PC. Still waiting for the complete project life vid with the magic tools that I use. I don't really have that many. I work bare bones. I don't even have SQL installed right now. Maybe I have Node. I think I have Node. But yeah, I mean, I really don't, just basic stuff. That's why I haven't made the video yet. Would I make it into just put it in a drop down. Just PDF 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a drop down maybe. That'd be fine. Or have a little search bar. If they have to know the name to search, right? Just ask. Are you guys going to fire me if I watch YouTube all day at work? Boom, done. Tell them to like the stream. Roberto has told me to tell you guys, if you like the stream, please hit the thumbs up. 30K subscribers soon. Any plans? Yeah, I mean, I have to get back to work pretty much, so no time to celebrate, just gotta work. We can celebrate a little bit, but I mean, I don't really have any plans. Not too many. You gotta keep your head down when times are good and keep your head up when times are bad. So things are going good. I try to, yeah. How about a vid on how to make a working React app like a quiz multiple choice? Craig, I think that would be very ideal, but it's just, why don't you make a video on that, Craig? I think you're more qualified. As a backend dev, should you glue templates together for your portfolio? You're not a good designer, or keep it real. Well, I think this is what you should do. Let's just be real here. You should learn how to design. Learn front end. You're gonna have to know some design skill at some point if you ever want to be a freelancer and build a brand. That'd be like a 50-minute video. Yeah, I mean, there's other people that make code videos. Code along with me. That's just not my thing. I'm just here to motivate you guys and talk about how to get a job while I don't have one, okay? Makes perfect sense if you don't think about it. Making a website in an hour challenge, calling it now. What? No one would watch that. I mean, I could do it, right? But I'd have to edit it. Project ideas, if you're interested in backend development, make an API. Maybe create an API. Robert K, what's up, man? What would you do to pass the Lambda School interview for web dev? They just ask you to make sure that you have a way to live, and it's not like the interview part is more of a personality thing, and it's like a check to make sure that you can, managing a client's expectation. I don't know how many people watch that, Aubrey. How do you make that into a title? How do you make managing a client's expectation into a title that people would click on a video? I don't know. He has 400k subs, so he's doing something right. He's commented on a few of my videos, which I guess is like, I get this little notification on my phone whenever someone with like over 50,000 subscribers comments on my video. It's like, congratulations, you're getting attention or something. And he's commented a few. What's the most difficult part of your freelancing journey? Pablo Lorenzo, first confirmed. Heart that comment, pin it to the top. The most difficult part of freelancing is the, you know, you gotta be creatively challenged a lot. And when you talk about similar topics every day, it can get hard, right? But that's kind of the challenge in and of itself. That's probably the hardest part. Talking about similar topics in different ways and trying to provide as much value as possible. You know, getting time management is a good one. This is a hard one. 5 languages to learn in 2019. The same 5 languages you should have learned last year, and the year before that, and the year before that. That's true, though. Top 10 languages. Freelancing tips, client relations. Yeah, we could do that. Brad commented on your vid. Hi, Craig, don't quit your day job. Love Brad. Ask him to collab. Tell him you're going to teach him how to make an HTML page. Rehash 2 languages. I'm pretty sure every video is like, learn JavaScript, like for the past 5 years. What happened? Google has discovered a look back at October 2017, a year ago. Thank you. Yeah, we could do freelancing tips, client relations. It's not... You just have to be very upfront with your expectations, mainly. I don't know how I could turn that into a 10-minute talk. By the way, the questions are over here. The camera's right here. Minimum requirements. You need to start learning how to code. You don't need... Well, so Roberta, you don't really need any minimum requirements. If you can dress yourself in the morning, you can probably code. If you have hands to type, maybe. Would Python get remote? Big John, would Python get remote? I mean... Most software, PHP will get remote. Ruby will get remote. JavaScript, Python, they all have remote opportunities. Depends on the company, not the language. So, if you were doing like hardware automation or something, I would imagine you'd have to show up because you'd be writing the code for hardware. I don't know the analytics for Python and remote jobs. I've never done a correlation. That's a good video idea though. So maybe I'll do highest languages for remote jobs or best languages, top 5 languages for remote jobs. Boom, done. Easy 100k subs. I'm retiring now. Thanks for that video idea inadvertently. Vid on how to host your domain for a portfolio page? Nah, I'm not making a vid on that. I make a course on that, then charge for it. It's a 2-minute video, maybe for you. To work remote, you have to have a track record of remote. Like, see right now, right? So, I don't know. If I ever were to go to another job and they didn't want to let me work remote, I would point to all the videos and all the live streams that I did and be like, you see how I did this consistently every day? No one made me do it, right? You see this every day. How to stay in shape as a developer. Okay, sure. Any advice on how to learn unit testing and integration? I'm not a huge fan of unit testing, mainly because the documentation for most of it's not very good. Chicken, broccoli, and eggs for 6 months. You should probably maybe run too. How to stay in shape as a developer. Fitness for developers. Don't eat bread unless you're gonna run. Don't eat carbs unless you're about to do cardio. Carbs go with cardio. That's it. How do I answer where do you see yourself in 5 years? Retired, financially independent, a house for my parents fully paid, my house fully paid, paragliding, probably making videos about that, traveling around the world, helping people learn how to code, you know. Yeah, Aaron, the secret is to charge $1 for a push-up. 5 coding hacks you need to know. Oh my god. Top 5 coding hacks. My 5 coding hacks. 5 technologies. 5 websites. 3 technologies. That's what gets the clicks. No degree required. Get a job with this one little thing. Doctors hate him. I don't know. Try this tonight. I can keep going. Top 5. Craig. Top 5. Nah, dude, there's only one. It's called VK. No DMCA claims on VK, fam. Top 5 life hacks for developers 2019 exposed. Done. I can't. I have to have some sense of dignity. Please. If you had 500 bucks, you would drop 500 to see me do 500 push-ups. Well, I did 150 the other day, so, you know, only a few more times that and I would be fine. Wonder why you don't make videos that teach you some coding skill like JS. Unless you want to see it specifically from me, there's really no reason for me to teach how to code videos, because there are there's very many. That's what I was gonna say. There's a lot of code channels that teach you how to code. Unlimited Udemy courses. There's no reason for me to do it. None of those answers will get the job. Yeah, I know. Peter McKinnon has clickbait titles with solid content. Yeah, he does. He's just very, I don't know. He's a pretty vanilla dude, I guess. He just has that high production quality, you know? What's the hardest question I've been asked in an interview? I don't know. There's no real hard questions anymore. Good portfolio ideas. Yeah, there's tons of portfolio ideas. Just make projects. Make a chat application with Sockets.io. Make a Simon Says application. You know, plenty of stuff to do. Make an unlimited scroll. Make an Instagram clone. Yeah. Have you ever seen Dev Tips? Yep, I saw Dev Tips before he sold it to whoever runs that channel now. I think, right? Top 5 dad jokes you need to know. Put that as your daily vid this week, Craig. Done. Boom. Easy. Complete. It's my favorite language. I am language independent. I am passionate about technology. I don't care about the language. I use what works. So if I need to use Python for this thing, I'll use that. What's your greatest weakness? My greatest weakness is that I'm a perfectionist and I like things to be done like how perfect, you know? Like that's my greatest weakness is that, you know, I just have to be in control of everything. Like you try to make your weakness sound like a con or a pro. That's like just be like, yeah, sometimes I suck with time management, or yeah, sometimes I get distracted. Like, I don't know. I'm just honest. I'm like, I get distracted easy if people bother me. If people walk behind me, if people creep over my shoulder. Give them a hint, you know. Let them know about you on that remote. I don't think Peter McKinnon he doesn't really use After Effects that much. He does most of this stuff in Premiere Pro. He doesn't make any After Effects stuff because his audience isn't They're just not capable of After Effects is more complicated, okay? So that's why he doesn't make them. Top five YouTube video. Craig, that's how you get YouTube famous right there. Top 10 YouTube videos. Read that twice. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out to the gym here. It's been real. I appreciate you. Hope you guys are having a great Monday. Thanks for the memeage. Thanks for the good video ideas and the good questions, as always. And I'll see you guys later today for the video. Let me do some shout outs before I bounce here. We got Zach, Big John Aubrey, MC, Master Flex, Pegasus, D Nice. We got Ivan, Charles, Melvin, Next Gen Bin, Pone Pancakes, Pirate, Roberto, Sahil. Who else am I missing here? Benjamin, Risper, Ish, Emily, Amanda. I don't know if you're here. Othniel, Balthazar. Who else we got here? Have a good time at the gym. Hey, thanks, man. Hope you guys have a good one. I'm out. See you later.